People always ask me, why should I study at the lab? And I always tell them the same thing, don't. It's a lot of work. And they don't realize that it is. Acting is work. It's a skill. It's a process. I mean, you can't just do it. At least 80% of the actors are under the impression that you can just do it. But it's not the case. You can actually get a lot further in your work as far as exploring the material, expressing the ideas you have as an actor about a role, if you actually have a skill to accompany it. This is nothing I'm new at. I've done this since my mid-teens. I was in theater. In my early 20s, I moved to Los Angeles and I studied with Stella Adler herself for quite a few years. I was at the Lee Strasberg Inst for God knows how many years. While I was in Los Angeles, I was fortunate enough through an amazing actor called Primus. I got to see and work with a lot of, let's call them famous actors. The more correct term is successful actors. And I got to see how they work. I got to see the tools that they use. And those are the ones I try and teach at the lab. I got to see DeNiro work on quite a few films. I saw him in Heat. I saw him in 15 Minutes. I saw him in The Score. I got to see Martin Landau, a true mensch, a really, really an amazing guy, an icon of an icon of film. And just to watch him work, you learn so much by watching Marty work. I remember in theater, I was fortunate enough also to watch Al Pacino, and I saw him do the Orphans at the Actor Studio, and to watch him work just blows you away, you know. And many other ones, Eli Wallach, Eli Wallach, I mean, it's Eli Wallach, you know, to watch him work. What a guy, what really, really an amazing human being. And many other people that you just get to observe over the years. And I try and teach the skills and the tools that they use. Those are what I teach in class. What the lab will do for you is it will expose all your weaknesses first. And those are the things you have to address. You're going to find out what you're struggling with. You're going to find out what your limitations are. We push you so hard that you get to your limitations quite quickly. And most people leave because they're intimidated by that. That's the fact. That's why most people go, I can't do this. And I go, well, if you can't do it in class, when will you be able to do it? So the issue is you come here to find out what you know and what you don't know. And we don't impose things upon you. I don't sit there telling people this is how you must do it. I say, no, these are the tools. Learn this tool, learn that tool, learn this tool, learn that tool, and take it away with you and master it and use it when you need it. That's everything. Using a tool when you need it is what it's all about. We teach actors skills, and it's the actor's job to go out there and use them. We've had a lot of success also as lab actors. We're known as lab rats. We've had, obviously, you know, the big ones are like Nicole Chamoun, who's got a Logie nomination.
My name is Nicole Chamoun and I am an actor. I'm currently working on a new project for ABC. I have worked with Peter Kalos at the Melbourne Actors Lab on and off now for over 13 years.
There's also Claude, who was at MTC, and he also has a couple of AACTR nominations. He's been at the lab for a few years.
Hey, my name's Claude Jabbour, and I studied acting at the Melbourne Actors Lab with Peter Kalos for over 5 years.
Rohan, who just finished 6 months on La Brea, as one of the key characters. I think his career is about to blossom. And there's quite a few other ones. There's Jacqui, who's in Home and Away, and she's perfect for that series. And there's quite a few other ones who are in theater, are making independent films, and that's one thing we really push you at. And when you come to the lab, it's not about, hey, come learn the tools. It's about, what are you doing outside class? What are you doing outside? Is it just a hobby for you? Are you actually putting what you're learning to application? Are you learning how to generate your own work? Are you learning how to handle the business side of things? We address that quite strongly because that's what it's about. We don't want you to be brilliant in your living room. We want you to get out there and make this a career as much as you can. And that's one of the things I tell people. If that's the kind of actor you want to become, if you want to have a skill and a craft, if you want to find out what your limitations are, if you want to find out what you're good at and how to take them a lot further, then the lab is your home. And that's where I tell people that's what it's about. Come here. But work. Be prepared to work. It's not, Don't just cruise here, get a pen and paper and make notes. We don't take notes. We get on stage and we say, show me your goods. Show me what you got. Those are the kind of actors we're looking for. This is our life. And it's going to keep being our life at some level, even if you're doing theater, or if you're writing a short film, or if you're directing a, making your small independent feature. That's what it's all about. Get out there, create work, get busy. Otherwise, it stays a dream, and we're not into dreams here. We're into taking the dream and making it a reality. So I hope you join us. I think we've got a great offer for you, so you can be with us for a full year and really build up that acting muscle. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Peter. I've got two of your students here, and they speak very highly of you. You must be teaching them well.